Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Let's English Together. I'm Susie, your host for today. If you're new here, just so you know, we upload a new episode every single day to help you feel more confident and natural in English. If you find this helpful, a like or a subscribe means a lot to us. It really helps more learners like you find this channel too. So, let's talk about something that no textbook ever warns you about. That moment when you listen to native English and feel like your brain's on a roller coaster with no seatbelt. You know what I mean, right? You press play on a movie or join a real conversation, and suddenly, whoosh, all the words fly past like you're standing in the middle of a busy street and everyone else is sprinting. You try to catch a phrase, maybe two, but mostly it just feels like chasing after leaves in the wind. Honestly, the first time I watched a sitcom without subtitles, I was so confident. I'd been studying for years. But after 2 minutes, I realized the only words I understood were seriously and wow. And of course, the audience laughing in the background. Everything else, it just rushed past, like trying to read signs from a moving train. By the time my brain noticed a word, the story had already moved on. It's a bit like standing outside in a windy city. You hear people talking, but the words just slip past your ears. You reach out, hoping to grab a few, but all you get is a handful of air. And here's the honest truth. We've all been there. Even people who seem fluent, who laugh at the right moments, who say, yeah, totally, in conversation, they've all had days where English sounds like one big blur. Seriously, I still have days like that. Maybe you've been in class nodding along, but your brain's just going, wait, what did they just say? Or you try to chat with a friend, and suddenly it's like they're speaking some secret language. Trust me, this isn't just a you thing. It's not about being smart or good or native. It's just real life. Our brains need time to catch up, to get used to new sounds, rhythms, and the crazy fast way people talk when they're excited. The thing is, it's not your fault, and it's definitely not because your English is bad. It's just that your ears and your brain aren't used to the flow of real English yet. Here's something important to remember. Listening to real English conversations isn't like filling out an exam. You don't need to catch every word perfectly. Think about it this way. Imagine you're watching birds fly across the sky. Do you focus on each feather, each wing beat? No, you just watch the whole flock move together, right? Listening is the same. Instead of chasing each word, try catching the overall meaning, the big picture. It's like listening to your friend telling you about their weekend. Maybe you don't remember every detail, but you get the main points. Movie, dinner, got caught in the rain. Nobody explains that in class, but here we do.
And hey, guess what? Even native speakers get lost sometimes. Ever watch two friends from different English-speaking countries try to order food together? Half the time they end up laughing because nobody knows what the other just said. It's totally normal. So don't beat yourself up. You're not behind. You're just at the start of the adventure. And every day you listen, you're building up those listening muscles. Just like you can't run a marathon on your first try, you can't catch every word from day one.
Okay, let's start with something really simple and practical. The next time you listen to fast English, whether it's a podcast, a YouTube vlog, or a Netflix show, forget about catching every word. Instead, just ask yourself, what's the main thing they're talking about? For example, imagine you're watching a vlog where someone says quickly, "This morning was crazy. I woke up late, burnt my toast, spilled coffee on my shirt, and missed the bus." Did you hear every single word clearly? Maybe not, and that's totally fine. But you probably caught the main points easily. Woke up late, burnt toast, spilled coffee, missed the bus. See? Your ears already know what to do naturally. Many practice now. I'll give you another sentence quickly. Try to catch just the main ideas. Last weekend I went camping, forgot my tent, got bitten by mosquitoes, and came home sunburned. What were the main ideas? Camping, forgot tent, mosquito bites, sunburned. Exactly. Your brain naturally grabs important words even if it doesn't hear everything clearly. Practice this quick habit daily, and you'll feel more confident every time you listen. Now, here's how you can really boost this skill daily without much effort at all. Pick a short English audio clip every day, just 1 minute. It could be from a favorite YouTube video, a snippet from a podcast you like, an Instagram story, or a TikTok video in English. Here's the key. Listen once without subtitles. Just try to get a feel for what they're talking about. Then, play it again, and this time try to pick out a few clear details. You don't need to understand every single word. Just ask yourself, who's speaking? What's happening? Is it something funny, sad, informative, or casual? Practical challenge right now. I'll describe something briefly. Try to answer quickly. Today at work, my boss surprised us with donuts. Everyone was laughing and chatting. It felt like a small party. Can you quickly tell yourself what happened? Boss brought donuts, happy atmosphere, small party feeling. Exactly. Keep this practice consistent. One small listening moment each day, and your listening muscles become stronger effortlessly. Here's one of my favorite exercises, shadowing. It's really simple and actually pretty fun. Shadowing just means repeating exactly what you hear right after you hear it. The goal isn't perfection, it's just getting your mouth comfortable with real English rhythms. Here's how you do it practically. Choose a short sentence from a YouTube clip or movie scene you love. Play the sentence once, then pause. Immediately repeat it exactly as you heard it. Match the speaker's speed, rhythm, and even emotions. For example, imagine a movie character says quickly and emotionally, "I can't believe you forgot our anniversary." You don't need to analyze grammar or vocabulary, just repeat with similar speed and feeling. Try it now. Say it once slowly, then a bit faster, matching that emotion. Another quick practice right now. I'll say another line, and you shadow it back to yourself. Wait, you're telling me you ate the whole pizza by yourself? How did that feel? Probably fun, a little funny, maybe a bit silly, right? That's exactly how it should be. Do this regularly, just 1 or 2 lines each day. Soon you'll notice conversations flow easier, your mouth feels more natural, and your ears start loving fast English. Now let's move into something even more helpful, something called chunking. Don't worry, it's just a fancy word for something you naturally do all the time without realizing it. When native speakers talk quickly, they often speak in small groups of words rather than individual ones. Instead of hearing, "How are you doing?" clearly separated, you actually hear, "How you doing?" as one quick unit. So instead of trying to hear every single word separately, try to recognize these small groups, these chunks. Here are some very common chunks you probably already hear all the time. Dunna instead of going to. Wanna instead of want to. Lemme instead of let me. Let's practice quickly right now. I'll say some sentences at a normal, natural speed. Can you catch the chunks? Hey, wanna grab a coffee? I'm gonna head home early today. Let me know if you need anything. Did you hear the chunks? Great. Now repeat them back to yourself. The more you practice hearing and repeating these little chunks, the smoother English becomes. Now, let's take a small step to make listening even more enjoyable. When you practice English, it shouldn't feel like homework. It should feel like spending time with things you love. Do you like cooking? Watch a short cooking video in English. Love football? Listen to a quick sports update. Crazy about gaming? Try following a gaming streamer for a few minutes each day. When you already know and love a topic, your brain automatically catches familiar words and phrases more easily. It makes English feel more relaxing and natural. Quick task for today. Pick one short video or podcast about your favorite hobby or interest. Listen to it for just 1 minute, and after finishing, ask yourself, what were they talking about? Did you learn any new words or phrases connected to what you love? Do this regularly, and you'll start enjoying your listening practice so much more. Okay, now let's practice something really powerful, imagining what you hear as pictures in your mind. When someone talks to you quickly, you don't have time to translate every word. Instead, just imagine the situation they're describing like a movie scene in your head. Let's do a quick example. Close your eyes for just a second, if you're somewhere safe, and listen carefully. I'll describe a short scene and you try to picture it clearly. Sarah ran through the crowded airport, pushing past people, suitcase dragging behind her. She barely reached the gate just as they closed the doors. Now open your eyes. What did you see? Sarah running, crowded airport, suitcase dragging, gate doors closing. See how quickly your brain created a story? You didn't need to translate words, you just followed the action in your mind. This makes fast English much easier to understand. Practice this daily, just 1 or 2 sentences each day, and your brain will start to process spoken English much faster and smoother. Now, before we wrap things up today, I just want to gently remind you of something very important. It's completely okay if listening still feels a bit challenging right now. Think of your listening skills like growing a plant. You don't put a seed in the ground today and expect a full tree tomorrow, right? No, you water it, give it sunlight, and let it slowly grow each day. Your English listening is exactly the same. Every little practice, every 1-minute exercise, every quick shadowing, every small chunk you learn is like watering that plant. You might not notice big changes immediately, but trust me, your skills are growing steadily every single day. So please, be patient with yourself. Celebrate small wins, like understanding a new phrase or catching a joke from your favorite show. Each small victory matters. And finally, remember this: you're already doing an amazing job. The fact you're here, practicing, listening, and caring about improving shows incredible strength and dedication. Learning to understand fast English conversations isn't a race. It's a beautiful journey, so enjoy it. Laugh at your funny misunderstandings, keep practicing daily, and I promise you'll get better and better without even realizing it. And hey, let's make this fun. What's the funniest thing you've ever misheard in English? Did you confuse dessert with desert? Or maybe pizza with piece of? Leave your funniest misheard phrases down in the comments. Let's laugh together, because we've all been there. If you enjoyed today's session, a like or subscribe means a lot to us. It helps this channel reach and support more learners just like you. I'll be here again tomorrow, cheering you on every step of the way. Take care, keep listening, and remember, you've totally got this. See you next time.